Right. I'm thinking I'm going to start with an 11, which should be over here, which it is. And as you can see, I kind of went over this again to make it a bit darker, because the paint's not particularly great. But it works. That's all I'm really interested in. So I think today is going to be the day that this gets completed, because there's not a lot here to do, to be honest. And then I suppose I can get started on my other granddaughter's one, which is the one that's going to take forever to do, because it's far more integral than this one. Probably one of the most integral ones I've done. So we'll see how much fun that's going to be. There. Perfect. You in 11 as well? You look like it. You down there. Any more 11? Oh, there's a big 11 there. Back. So I finished my I finished. I'm up to season 3, episode 6, I think it is, of Warrior. Really enjoying that. It's been such a good TV series. I'm gonna start on another show, my friend's recommendation of Hell on Wheels next, so I shall let you all know how that goes. And also I watched the new Flash film, and I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, CGI problems aside, and you know, the usual storyline that we get with every Flash, I actually enjoyed the film. I do think they need a different Flash, not just because of Ezra Miller's colourful past, should we say, just because I just don't think he's a particularly good actor. And they need to stop constantly calling or making out that Barry Allen is just this fumbling fool with no confidence. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, he's one of the world's most intelligent people, and he's just portrayed as a half-wit. But for all of its flaws, I loved seeing the cameos. I'm not going to give any spoilers away for those of you who haven't seen it. But I also notice it's got a lot of negative press around it as well. And the way I look at it is watch it yourself, make up your own mind. Because I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, provided that you can look past the glaring flaws. CGI being chief among them. And from what I'm led to believe, the director has kind of used the standpoint of, it was meant to be like that. It was engineered that way. It's like, you wanted to engineer your film to be bad from the outset. You know? It's a bit done here. I'm actually starting on an old cartoon series, the Justice League, as well. because as you all know, or most of you know, I like superheroes and stuff. I kind of grew up with them, and I wouldn't say I'm a comic nerd, but I've read quite a few comics, more than most probably. Hey, Mr. Tactical Pig, how are you doing, buddy? Need to talk to you as well with regard to Rogue City roleplay, because the medical system that's in there at the moment is like nothing I've ever used before. It's incredibly in depth. So the next time you're in and on, I need to work out how to give you the job, and then yeah. So we'll have to get together for that soon. I was in there today testing some stuff. There's still some stuff that needs repairing and what have you. But yeah, the medical system looks pretty in depth. It's no longer just revive and go. You know, you have to check them over, find out what's wrong, apply the appropriate stuff to them, and then, you know, got it tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Sure we can do that. But how have you been today? How's the headaches and stuff? You feeling any better? I'm in 48-hour shift still. I have been lobotomized. Damn, this is sick. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I've been lobotomized. How you doing? This is a picture for my granddaughter, who has autism. She absolutely loves dinosaurs. And then also the colours are really good for her as well. So I've just gone over that bit, so I'll do that bit again. But thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. It's kind of funny. There's not many people that actually like this particular picture because of the colour scheme on it. I think it's great, personally. Any more 11s? I don't believe so. Right. Okay, let's do a number 4 then. Start here. This is Furious. How you doing? I'm feeling a little bit better today. So that's why I wasn't feeling particularly great earlier on. That's why I haven't streamed. But then I started to feel a little bit better, and I just thought, sod it, I'll come on and do this for a bit, and I'll probably finish this off today, this particular painting, and then we can get started on the other one. Not today, but you know, for the next time I stream a bit of paint by numbers. But how are you doing, gorgeous? Hope you're having a great day. It's like caveman acid. I love it. I forgot when I followed you, but I don't regret it. You're a good... Oh,
you look a bit parched. Why don't you take a drink?
Thank you very much for that compliment, lobotomized. I'd try. You know, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I do genuinely love my grandkids. I've been very, very lucky. I'm on my second marriage, which will be my last marriage. I can honestly say that I married my wife because I think she's incredible. I love my kids. And I especially love my grandkids. And rather than going out and a heavy heart today, I'll DM you. No need to bring everyone's. Yeah, no worries, darling. Oh, I'm sorry you got a heavy heart today. That's That's not good. But yeah, DM me. Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much just recently in the last 2 to 3 months because I haven't been very well. I've had some gallstone and stomach issues, which has kind of kept me away. But it's not like I don't want to stream. I'd love to be here every day, you know. Papa Bingles, nice to meet you. Thank you for the. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I haven't been streaming for a while, or at least regularly, and I haven't been doing any of my gaming streams because I've been feeling pretty nauseous just recently. So, but I'm hoping that in the next few days I've got a blood test coming up. I had an examination the other day, so I'm hoping that the results from the blood test give some kind of idea as to what's wrong, and then make me feel better, and then I get back to playing some games and having some fun and doing all of these kind of things. You know, I do all sorts on my channel.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's, by the way, Mark, you can definitely, you can't believe how happy you made me with this request. Testing the medical system means simulating accidents and inflicting great bodily harm on each other. Yes. Yes, it does. But yeah, I'm really happy to see you all in here. It's nice of you to stop by. I know paint by numbers isn't for everybody. You know, a lot of people don't consider it to be real art, and I suppose they do have a point in that. But I use my paint by numbers for so many different reasons, and I enjoy doing it. So I appreciate anybody who comes along to sit and watch. You have my eternal gratitude. Let's cut that bit up there. But yeah, I'm quietly confident that we're going to get this done. Peelbacks, how you doing, beautiful? I'm not doing too bad today, sweetheart. How are you? Are you in Rogue City roleplay? By the way, just curiosity. You're on Ignite. Oh yeah, I know you're in there. There's a lot going on in there now, isn't there? Especially after the whole no pixel crowd and what have you, and now they're down to 3 staff and what have you. So I'm in Ignite as well. I've been in there a while. I just haven't been able to play much just recently. Yeah, it's nice and quiet now. I like it that way. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, the no disrespect to anybody from the no pixel crowd, because you know they're obviously incredibly successful and stuff, but they kind of pick and choose who they want to let into their clique, and if you're not part of that choice process, it's very difficult for you to actually, you know, RP with them. And then they always stick to their own crowd and stuff and have ideas above their stations, in my opinion. And then it makes roleplay kind of difficult with them, because some of them flat out refuse to just talk to people who are not famous and rich. It's a bit ridiculous, but yeah. Well, most of them use people as content. Yeah, exactly. I broke my leg in June the 1st and I've been crippled ever since. It's been rough road to recovery. I have 6 more weeks before I can start teaching. Oh, darling, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's awful. Well, I wish you the best of luck on your recovery, sweetheart. I really do. Yeah, breaking any bone's bloody painful. How did you do it? Was you having amorous bedroom activities again? Knowing you? You jumping off the wardrobe or something? Swinging from the chandelier? I can't wait to get back, do a bit of gambling, a bit of gaming. Trust me, the second I can, guys, I will be back permanently. You know, it's not like I'm taking a break from streaming because I need a break from streaming or anything. I am itching to get back. I am the most happy when I'm talking to you all and just doing what I do. I'm nothing special. I just like the company to do stuff while I'm doing it. Which made no sense, I realised. What's this? I broke my fibia in 2 places and my tibia in 1 place, of course. Pro tip, install sex room properly. Yeah, exactly. I had to get mine put on an iron girder. Dear. I wish you a speedy recovery though. So when you get that cast off, you're gonna have all that itchy skin around your leg, which isn't particularly pleasant. I know my arm has spent quite a lot of its life being cast. So you still have to put knitting needles, you know, inside the cast to itch it. That used to drive me nuts how much it itched. Aloe vera, best thing after a break. Yeah, no, that's very true. Hey, darling, you alright? My daughter-in-law's just come home. Yeah, I'm not bad. Not the trunk of a car. What's this? It hasn't been speedy at all. They just removed the cast 2 days ago, and now I'm in a boot. Not the trunk of a car. Hey, what you choose to do in your private time, darling, is completely up to you. I'm not here to judge. I don't actually know why I went for the red, because, you know, I don't know if anybody's noticed the problem I'm going to have in a couple of minutes, which is the fact that I'm going to be wanting to do this area here, and in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to put my hand in the red paint. It was a bit of a silly choice to make. You broke your nose like 10 times. Yeah, I've been lucky. I've never broke my nose, which is why my face looks so perfect. Rotate the canvas. Yeah, I was gonna put it round. I try and keep it in one position because otherwise it's like awkward for people when they're watching it. But you know, comfort for me's got to be the key. Okay. That's just too logical. Yeah, don't start coming in here with your logical solutions to problems. You know, I'm a man. I need to build a machine to do it. You know. Yeah. So what's everyone up to today? Later on or now? I mean, we all know that Peelbacks is she's not going to be doing much today. She's going to be resting her leg. Mr. Tactical Pig's on a 48-hour shift. Yes, you heard me correctly. He's actually doing a 48-hour shift. And then here, let me get this bit done. All right, okay. Any more number 4s? Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's a big number 4 there. I'll get that done before we continue forward. Might as well. Come on. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I do have a YouTube channel as well. So if you haven't been able to catch me online on Twitch, I do upload my stuff on YouTube if you're interested. The links for my YouTube are in my on my About Me page. My About Me page is very small because, you know, there's not really a lot to know about me. Like me. I work from home, so I listen to your adorable accent while I make a living. Well, then that just sounds like I've made your day, which is perfect for me. Because it's better than just feeling useless, laying in bed doing nothing. So I very much appreciate that. Actually, really nice. There's been a couple of people that I hadn't spoken to for a while that have been in here today, which is lovely. It's nice to see. You know, I spend a lot of time fussing and worrying about, you know, me not being online and stuff, and, you know, people like moving on to the next person and whatever you, and you know, that's going to happen no matter what. But it really does genuinely warm my heart when I come in here and so many of you come on. It's really nice. I just wish that I could focus on chat a little bit more when I'm painting, but I noticed I was watching a video back of myself the other day and I miss a lot of people's comments, and I don't do it on purpose. Well, except to Heavy Tactical Pick, because no one's really interested in what he's got to say. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys. You know? Only kidding, Heavy. No, but got to make him feel good, ain't you? Yeah. Tail end done. Like a nice straight line on that feed. Bleeding paint. Here we go. I've got my fan on today because it's bloody hot here, and it's very hot in this computer. It's not hot enough for me to turn the air conditioner on, but it's definitely hot enough to affect paint, and it dries it quite quickly. But I have my fan on, so that's also no. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Yeah, of course you weren't. Yeah, I met a nice woman on Ignite the other day. Mallory, her name was. I do like the server Ignite. I'm not going to lie, I do like it. There's just something about it, and everybody that I've met on there just seems so nice. You know, I mean, obviously it's got its bad points, like every server does, but I definitely think it has a lot of potential. Yeah, I'm not famous, but I'm big with this. Yeah, exactly. I know it's just been through a bit of a tumultuous time, but hopefully they can start getting it back on track again, now that it looks like they're getting rid of the people that caused the problem in the first place. Which, unfortunately for them, from what I understand, and bearing in mind I do preface that by saying from what I understand, that it seemed to be staff that caused the issue. And what a lot of people don't seem to realise with Ignite is that they weren't this, you know, seasoned team of people that put together the server. You know, the guys had an idea and they tried to implement it, you know, and I think they did a bloody good job, to be honest. They just kind of fell short on certain things, like staff and police, from what I understand. I don't have a lot of experience with the police in there because I don't really do anything that's illegal. Or let's just say I've never really been caught. But I am hoping that they kind of get back onto the right track because they've got a good server. This, yeah, this really isn't taking long at all. It looks like it's going to be a short stream today by the looks of it. I might, to break things up, I might do a Lego stream before I start my other granddaughter's paint by numbers. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, because I've got quite a few Legos that I've had for birthdays and Christmas and stuff. And I'd like to get them done. But then I know it's going to take me a long time to do my next bunch of pictures. So who knows? We shall see. Why is that doing that? Don't put it everywhere. I'm going to have to go back over this and repair bits that I've gone over by mistake. But I will do that off camera. I did just see chat go up. I can't look at the moment because I'll lose my spot. Come on. There we go. See, I just hate people getting special privileges just because they're from NoPixel and they have to get the green light to be obnoxious. Main character syndrome. Yes, I agree. Which is one of the reasons why I actually like, another reason why I like, what do you call it, so much, Ignite so much, because the developer could have obviously, or the owner rather, could have obviously bended to their will, but he didn't. And I gotta show the guy some respect for that, because it's a ballsy move. But it means that he wants his server to be how he wants it, you know, which is fair enough. And for the most part, one of the reasons why Ignite was so popular is because it was doing something different. Like the whole time period thing is just, it's an unheard of in the 5M space. And it was a good idea, which is the reason why a lot of people jump from NoPixel to there. The problem is that, and I'm going to say this based on my knowledge, right, of what I know about the place and whatever, but not based on anything actual. So please don't take my comments as derogatory just for the sake of it. It's just based on my feeling of it. But it seemed to me like that Ignite had inexperienced staff with dealing with people from the 5M community and maybe some inexperienced police, and they didn't think about the ramifications of the server, you know, and obviously some mistakes were made. It does break my heart to see the numbers drop so much in there now, but it also gives me hope for the server, the fact that they got rid of potentially all of the problems within the server. Now they just need to concentrate on getting some decent people who will be there primarily to promote the server and community help, because they've got some making up to do from what I understand. I love the 1985 theme. It really changes, but it does. I like the fact there's no radios or telephones and stuff, you know, so you can't use that as an excuse to call your buddies to metagame.